VIRTUS Pro's turn to pick.
Radiant team back.
Timber saw!
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
VIRTUS Pro's turn to ban.
Radiant team ban.
VIRTUS Pro's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
VIRTUS Pro's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
VIRTUS Pro's turn to pick.
Radiant team pick.
Vengeful spirits.
VIRTUS Pro's turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
Radiant team back.
Drow Ranger.
Spectre.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
VIRTUS Pro's turn to ban.
Ten
Radiant
seconds
team
remaining.
back.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Virtus Pro's turn to ban.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Virtus Pro's turn to pick.
Zeus.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. Ten seconds remaining.
The moon drives you.
That's right, thanks guys. I mean, Pexu, listening to the panel, it feels like Viking much easier to execute draft, comfort zone heroes. Are you leading the same way, or do you think VP with this Drow Venge have got a little something up their sleeve?
They have, I like their, like, with the draft that does this event, how have the Timber, like, kind of having this earth, have a really fine lane. It also can make a lot. I see ways of, like, it's again this, well, in the lanes that can run down Viking draft because have limited ways of starting the fight. Like get some farm. But yeah, definitely I feel like more like a safer way. I feel like if VP doesn't execute, Viking has time winning. They kind of just come back and make VP kind of react.
Just wait for it to come to you.
I don't think
guess
Viking is not gonna close soon.
What?
Prepare for battle.
drag it out a little bit longer. It's also kind of cute that, you know, we saw Viking rise to prominence, you know, off the back of Vengeful Spirit Drow Ranger for the most part, you know, in their earlier days. So VP using some of that medicine against them with VP Drow for themselves on Dire side as well, which was something that Viking loved to do, protecting this Dire triangle. And when you've got Timbersaw who can, you know, play that bottom lane forever, Tiny who's very good at these small choke point engagements defending the jungle, Venge who can be stacking camps, VP have a lot of ways to build up the Drow and allow her to really hit her peaks quite hard. So it's going to be interesting to see what GPK gets up to, because it feels like he's more of a loose cannon in this game on the Void Spirit, who's going to be doing his own things.
Let's run around the map.
30 seconds to battle.
Tiny like overall how safe play Tiny is. He roam a lot playing with him. I can see
This pleases me to
having
The
some
battle
issues.
begins.
5 minutes. A lot of ways that they can down in this lane. React to it.
Yeah. And we'll see where that ward comes down as well. Celery still holding Observer and Sentry. Might be looking for those entry points into the jungle. Yeah, the avenue that Tiny likes to take to swing from right to left in towards the mid lane. And we're also probably going to, you know, you mentioned that kind of 3 to 5 minute period, that 4 minute rune that's going to spawn up. Both teams have pretty good heroes sandwiching in on that rune, contesting it, guarding it for their mid laners. And both mid laners likely to get bottled and likely to want to go for it. So we should see some early aggression there.
Definitely not
Dire's courier has been killed.
expecting a lot of.
Well, exactly like Lizard and Lacoste said, Toby with Nether Toxin shoves that first wave. Earth Spirit's going to drag the lane back. A little bit of waddling around by the Drow Ranger. Actually gathers up a double wave here for herself, trying to farm under tower. But Ilias taking a lot of damage, and they still have Nether Toxin from Toby. If he wants to chuck it in there, so he just right-clicks her down, actually. My goodness.
Kill Epic here.
Wait, is he gonna... Wait, does he get another... Oh, he doesn't dive it. Oh, I was a bit worried for the Drow there, man.
He wanted to trade with so badly with Viper. Now he's like...
Yeah, now Drow...
Maybe that he shouldn't get.
Absolutely, and like Drow on 3 CS, some nice creeps coming in for the Viper there as well, as it is just a battle of lane equilibrium in that top lane. Everyone battling to their wits' end, trying to get the lane back towards their tier 1.
I sense distortion.
Farm creeps at the tower.
May the drow
Drow special.
keep you safe.
Yeah, attack animation's pretty garbage. And they get a pull off as well. Something Drow and Venge have to try and contest. For a little bit of respite there in the top lane for a bit, as we can take a peek into the other lanes. Looks like down bottom, Celery sniping out saves Courier. Enchantress up against Tiny, trying to trade hits between them, while Timbersaw applying that pressure onto the Spectre in the more 1v1 within the creep wave itself. And then mid lane, Void Spirit against Zeus. 15-2, 14-0. Pretty much a farm trade for the most part. We're going to wait, like you said, for the support rotations. Earth Spirit, Tiny, to arrive to actually get kill threat.
Save is already.
Interesting.
Probably not. I'd expect the. Not. It can be a really. Does look like.
Yeah, they see the Viper. Avalanche, toss, back into the Drow Ranger. And they've got the slows and a magic missile there to secure themselves a kill on the Viper, and also clear up a creep wave and a nice little stack of large camp jungle creeps. Bottom lane, though, it does leave the Timbersaw a bit isolated. Timber drops low, but DM tanky enough with level 2 reactive, and elusive with that Timber chain gets away. As Enchantress and Spectre offering no stuns means that he's got a pretty free maneuverability spell there to get out of danger.
Kind of like. how they drafted this. EM gets this hero. They the actual like harassment on. You can see the
Yeah, everybody coming into contest. Enchantress, Earth Spirit, Tiny. And then we've got the mid laners, Void Spirit and Zeus, as Celery grabs the Illusion Rune. A good amount of damage from Boom here, forcing Dissimulate from GPK. Trying to go for a bit of a deep dive, though. Celery has the Impetus shot landing. And Void Spirit's being zapped down here. Avalanche to try and buy a bit of time, but GPK, he's struggling, stuck in the trees, and Viking. Beautiful little move in there as Boom goes diving. More top lane, Ilias. He's been found by Earth Spirit and Viper, hunting down these easy support kills. Drow's trying to get one back with Avenge Illusion. They actually secure it on Aramis. That's a decent trade, actually, for VP.
You mad? Cause I am. Ha!
all that like round once is that level plus. He's not having the greatest lane.
Sure, two runes coming up. It looks like Boom wants to try and bottle at least two of them. I do roll on towards the Drow. Venge, good body block there. Tries to anyway, but Drow Ranger just TPs out. And Vengeful Spirit runs away while Save, he's been left alone. Three Viking heroes with a Dark Troll to net him up, and they've got him caught up and stuck.
I can do more.
Actually, really deep on the tower, even to go back to the tower. They didn't think that the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Drow dies, but they're not aware of that, so.
Dire's middle tower.
They're keeping Tiny up here as well, so it's a tri-lane around a Drow Ranger. Let's see if VP can spring a trap around their tier 1. They're pinging, they're spamming, trying to get into position, but Tiny has been scouted out. They saw him lurking around here. And Viking with Ench, Earth Spirit, Viper, and a Catapult are up on this top tier 1. Magic Missile been expended there just to kill off a Ghost. Even trying to get the glyph going as Tiny rotates down towards mid lane. Viking just getting so much damage on that tier 1, while VP can't really stand and defend it. Oh, great roll in. Good kickback as well. Into that Viper with the poison attacks and the Thunder God's Wrath, taking the Drow down. Easy pickings as Toby getting good utilization out of this earlier and Dissimulate to get them out of there. GPK hastes away. And a toss back from Tiny does keep VP out of the danger zone, but they've lost Drow and they might be losing Venge in a second. Viper and Earth Spirit is on chasing. Viking off to a cracking start here in game 3. The laning stage really splendid.
Hilarious.
Viking, the Viper is really. But if you bring pressure DM here,
he's pretty low on mana. Oh, they make the play onto Shad. Okay, DM TP's out of there. Chain into TP, knowing again there's no stuns. But it's the fact that Drow TP down here too.
I'm gonna say that Shad was a bit unhappy how the situation. That was a lane pushing. Doesn't allow Shad S, so I wouldn't even be
position like DM's up top, solo against Aramis. So you're going to have that level 6 Earth Spirit pretty soon. TP's middle lane though, as it looks like they want to contest that top rune. 8 minutes in, spawns down bottom. EPK spending Astral Steps to run away, and it's a regen rune down there.
Gotcha.
like what they after obviously. Drow not having the best time. Like, I mean, Spectre doesn't have the best time. The Drow is having. Drow doesn't cover that well after a bad laning step. farm those ancients.
Tiny slowed down. Oh my goodness. Tiny can barely move. There's a ghost, there's a Viper Strike, now a dagger coming in. He's got no move speed. Down to 100 he goes, and into the grave as well. And this all feels like it's kind of ruining VP's game plan. You know, we were saying before how Timbersaw very good at pushing bottom tier 1 as dire side, getting into that kind of radiant jungle area, controlling this part of the map so that Drow can take the triangle safely. But the fact that Viking are playing into the bottom lane, Drow Ranger doesn't have that free movement to actually keep her farm accelerating, and Timbersaw's playing top.
Kind of the same thing what Cat saw in the then VP overlapped the lane, and what they were able to get the enemy tier 1 tower. Then after that you can lane so bad you can kind of hold your own tower as well. Have like all the farm, and when the enemy team draws, you can see
all the damage on top. That Timbersaw gets slapped down so quickly, and that was a smoke from VP. They're trying to react to what Viking were doing. They smoke all the way top, and Timbersaw just gets annihilated by this Earth Spirit and Zeus.
Yeah, and that it's really bad because they lot of times, you know, running kind of involves that your dies and you don't even get these boundary runes. So, Viking off to start right now.
I'll take that.
Now it's gonna be really hard for VP. There's so much damage. I'm gonna expect Drow going from up.
Oh dear.
Greatest sign that this far behind and you're going to minus and you're not even go.
They're catching out top again. Anyone who pops their head into the top lane, they are just forfeit. Their lives no longer exist. This time it was saves Tiny as he's, you know, gathering up crumbs of gold, little bits of net worth here and there as he wants a blink dagger eventually.
We're talking about this. Yeah, this. You have a save. 5. You have armies who's level.
Yeah.
It's like a gap between all. Just got levels. But it's like really, really. Aramis has been. Veil is gonna amp. And especially his team. It's like last game Veil. It's like 2 times.
Yeah, and even the net worth, right? Like, it's a 6k lead for Viking. Half of that lead is because of the disparity between the supports. The Dire supports have like 3k between them, and you're looking at, you know, 5,500-ish on the Radiant supports. As Earth Spirit, like you just mentioned, he's got Veil Tranquils, and they're smoking up. They're ready with Toby having Rod of Atos. They've got Catch. They've got Gap Close with Roll In from Aramis. They just need to pump damage onto any target they can see, and it might just be GPK. If he shows himself, he doesn't even need to show. Nice to simulate. Really good from GPK to dodge that gank, because he was dead 100%.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
But he's probably gonna
structures
steal
are fortified.
power, because there's still a rat, so if the Tiny takes this fight, you might global spell.
Oh yeah, there's a Spectre. There's a Spectre in this game, isn't there? Shad is like, yeah, I'm chilling down here, bros.
Radiant's top tower
would
is under attack.
Vector kinda at this farming, like,
To restore the void within.
but kinda realistic just to stay, hold this tower, farm a little bit. He's gonna farm all. It allows his team active as the haunt. And farming final occasionally
Well,
very limited.
let's see if VP can break the nasty habit of chain smoking that they've managed to pick up over the past couple of minutes. It's really important for them. They're going for the dive in under the tier 1, but the Veil and Aramis here with the damage from his Earth Spirit, spamming out everything as he puts down stones, but he is cleared up. Celery, the second casualty of war, but the Thunder God's Wrath blows up VP. 2 heroes down as the Venge and that Timbersaw fall, and Spectre still very healthy. And the poor Tiny, he's being zapped by the Zeus. Spectre takes down Epikid as they go hunting for more. Save with GPK. TP from that high ground. Get out of there. It looks like they'll succeed. At least the Tiny. GPK Astral Step in 3 seconds. Does have another Dissimulate as well. And should be alright just to walk on back.
That was without Tobias. That's just the problem. VP, they kinda got so crushed on the lanes that don't really feel fighting into this. Pretty dice. They don't have items to pipe. DM is going for. Doesn't even have the hood. Doesn't have fight for long time. There's no mech. How do you fight into the Viking heroes?
Yeah, seems really hard. And then if you think about what they're relying on, you know, the save blink dagger, that is a pipe dream. That is a long way away unless they get a couple of kills in quick succession. So you don't have the immediate jump and blow up potential on the Enchantress, who is a reasonably squishy target. A Viking just responding really perfectly so far.
Going for the axe and his best item there. A lot of spellcasters in Viking, so just having that silence
Radiant are scanning.
can potentially turn the tides. If you get to see that can be the difference. Game keeps going, Spectre gets farmed, then hard, but next like 5 minutes this Aghanim scans.
Bomb bounty runes belong to the Radiant, and it looks like Tiny wanted to try and steal one of the northern ones. Annihilated by the Zeus and the Earth Spirit. And look at the backstab wraparound from Toby and Shad. It is movement on every side of the map. Viking are making plays everywhere, and it's the Drow Ranger that they're focusing. Good gust back, the Rod of Atos is still there from Toby. Now a buyback and a TP coming in. Focusing Epileptic Hit, Shad, and boom. Blow him up, and now Ilias with GPK. Onto Toby they go, there's a tanky Viper. He doesn't feel a tickle, a bit of damage, and save taken out by the Iblis hit, while Aramis rolling back on in, and Shad helping Boom get a triple kill as DM's cleared up, and this game, it feels like it's already over. 17-3, 11k lead. We're only 16 minutes in, but VP has fallen apart.
Yeah. Not much to say.
Dire's bottom
They
tower
can't
is
basically
under
touch the
attack.
Spectre right now.
Dire's bottom tower has
Didn't even have
fallen.
it on the squad right. Buybacks there, they're died. Nope. Tanky on.
And they still have Haunt for next fight as well. Like, this Shad Spectre's still ready to go.
The items again.
Are you ready to rumble?
Viper just. All they want to do right now is fight. Having that. Big. Yeah, it's really hard for me. Strau. Why does you have threat? How do you fight?
It's
Had the dodge
impossible.
fights, but Viking allows them to start being
You
like
have the gratitude
farm.
Looked like we had a situation. I think
Dire's
VP might have
bottom
Viking all
tower is under
muted
attack.
because Viking was saying we're ready to go, let's go. Took a while for VP there to figure out what was going on. Another smoke, this time from Viking. Oh my god, really? The roll, Aramis straight onto the Drow. Deary me, Epileptic Kid just getting annihilated. Good swap back, but I don't know if that's going to even give a chance for the Drow to survive. It's just going to put Ilias into a spot where she dies as well. Haunt in, Haunt out. Spectre going for GPK now. Void Spirit does have that final astral step, but Shad closing the gap with Toby. Coming in from that southern side, gets down the ramp, finds the initiation with the roll again. Aramis all over the place, but beautifully done.
Just did that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We might want to try it for now. I do feel like very hard for VP.
20-3.
Viking has to like, and I don't really see a way of like their lineup is a way that it's better in the late. Them losing.
Incredibly difficult task.
It
Save.
doesn't help. It doesn't help that VP is playing like the way
Dire's
they're like
top
4
tower
heroes stacked
is
up
under
into each
attack.
other, and they're like stacking, looking.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, like at least DM is trying to push that bottom tier 1, but comes back to that point, right? The fact that Viking took the top tier 1 so early, it's just allowed them to, you know, kind of springboard their way into every single lane. No matter where they see a target, they can jump them. And now... Okay, I thought they were going to go into that dire triangle for a second there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You don't have
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Viking is... They don't really need to make any type
Dire's
of
top
like
tower has fallen.
potential to give.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They know that there's 5 heroes. DM was
Zeus
playing.
be with you.
Just playing it safe. They could probably even take a Roshan if they just take a little time with their hero.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah, it's not
is under attack.
the fastest. No medallion, no real right clicker. Like when the Manta comes from
Radiant's
Spectre,
bottom tower
yeah,
is
then they
fallen.
can probably do it.
Ability.
A bit of vision coming out from VP down in that bottom lane around the bottom rune. Does scout Viking and their movements in. Drow and Venge have a bit of room here to shove out one more wave before TPing immediately back to Fountain. But you can feel the net really starting to close in around them. Like the map is getting smaller and smaller by the second.
They even see it over there, but they know that Dave commits Viper. Thunder goes out. There's gonna blade mail the Viper first. Even if they would maybe kill this Viper, they would. I don't even know it.
Yeah. 10 1 charges, blade mail, level 4 corrosive skin. Doesn't even bother going for any of his talents. He just leveled up everything else instead. And VP them smoke. Maybe Celery. Oh, they can get a kill here. Thundergod's Wrath comes out. They're focusing the Enchantress. The mech, the heal from the one comes out. Celery's still alive. DM's been blown up and Toby's godlike. This is it. This is over. VP can't even kill the Enchantress. Jeez Louise, there's the call. Save is out of here. Immediately disconnects as GPK is destroyed. Viking with another quick 2-minute victory do remove VP's flawless streak here in the group stage. Their first series loss as Viking will take that top spot in Division 1.